Oh, come on inside. How about a cup of coffee? We got 36 years of memories right here. See where we've been for the last 3 decades. Places we've been, the people we've met, I want to share those with you. This is Memories from the Shoebox. Yeah, so the Mavericks, that was fun. You know, we were part of the entertainment stage. I think Budweiser was sponsoring it. And, man, we had a great time. People still remember that, us playing the Maverick games back in the 90s. I'll tell you who we really need to talk to, though. We need to get Dwayne on the phone, our mighty bass player. Because, see, he remembers everything. He's like an elephant, remembers everything. All right, so hold on. Let's get Dwayne on the line. Let's do that. All right, there he is. What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good. What have you been up to?
Oh, not much, man. Doing a little bit of working out. You know, I'm growing my beard now, as you notice.
Yeah. You look like Emmett Smith.
Yeah, look great, man.
So, yeah, but you're being safe and taking care of yourself, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Hey, listen, I've got this show that I'm doing called Memories from the Shoebox. What it really is almost 40 years worth of Emerald City memories. And I always, I always come to you because, I mean, we'd be on stage and a lot of times I'll say, who is that? Who is this? And you go, you know who that is. And so you know everybody and you don't forget things. I've got so much going through my head all the time that I do forget some things. But today we're talking about the Dallas Mavericks. Do you remember us performing with the Dallas Mavericks?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Good old days there.
Okay, so first off, I remember how we got that gig. One of our fans was part of the advertising department for the Mavericks. And isn't this, did Mark Cuban own the Mavericks yet?
No, it was Ross Perot Jr.
Ross Perot Jr., that's right. So Ross Perot Jr., and then we started working. But I know that we were still playing when Mark Cuban bought the team.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly how that happened, but go ahead and I'm gonna tell you.
I got a picture here with Mark Cuban.
Okay, let me tell you about that picture. And so that was the first game that he was the owner, and he walked over there to us while we were setting up. And then he walked over I think he saw me first. He walked over to me. I didn't know who he was. He goes, "Hey man, I'm Mark Cuban." I go, "Oh, okay." He said, "Yeah, man, I remember you back in the Dallas Brass Electric days, back in Fat Tuesdays Club, which is right down the street from the Village Country Club where he used to live." So I didn't know that. But then he said,
on Greenville Avenue.
Right. And then he said, "And I just come see you guys on Sunday nights at Memphis." And then by that time, you had walked over to where we were. And then he go, "Hey, Dino." I mean, he knew exactly who you were. "Hey, Dino, how you doing, man? Welcome." He said, "Man, I'm a big fan of you guys, man. Used to come and watch you guys back at Memphis back in the day, man."
Yeah. So, because I've got pictures of him on stage with us. That must have been early on, you know, when he took over the team.
Yeah.
Now, and I remember doing the draft when they were drafting Dirk. Remember the party we did at the club in Addison?
Yeah, sure did.
Like draft party, and we were the band playing it. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right. So tell me, who was on stage with us? Tell some of the people. I know Spud Webb. I remember him.
Spud Webb, Chris Tucker. Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks. How about Montel Jordan?
Montel Jordan. Yeah. Senator Royce West.
That's right.
He was up there.
Charlie Pride used to be hanging right to the right of the stage.
Right. Oh, yeah. The Pride family. Charlie Pride and his wife, and Dion Pride.
Yeah, right.
Will always be right there by the stage.
Yeah, it was a great time. Hold on a second. Where's my big picture? Oh, I know where it is. All right. Hold on a second. Dwayne.
Uh-huh.
Tell me if you remember this.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a ticket, a game ticket with our picture on it. Right?
That's right.
A game ticket. Mm-hmm.
Look at the old Maverick logo.
Yep.
Yeah, man, the good old days, right?
That's Right.
Then we got replaced with the drum line. But anyways, hey, brother.
Well,
Go ahead.
I thought you told me that reason why Cuban did that was because we would play the pregame and then we would leave. And he wanted somebody to be there the whole time.
Yeah, well, there were some scheduling issues, you know.
Yeah.
Us doing game day, because those games were like Saturday night, Friday night, Thursday nights. And, you know, Emerald City was already working every Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday doing private games, even back then.
Yeah.
That was always a problem, you know what I'm saying? But I think they brought us in, and other bands like the Gap Band used to play halftime and other bands like that, because I think the team wasn't very good back then. Right?
Back in '97, right? They were horrible back in '97.
Yeah, so I think they said, well, we better bring some bands in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's one of the reasons why we did it. But we were high energy, man, and people knew us by then.
Yeah.
You know, started 83, by 97, 98, we already were like the house band in Dallas at that point.
Right.
You know, the cool thing too is that, like you said, Mark Cuban knew of Emerald City, knew me.
Yep.
I didn't know him back then. So, you know, Mark Cuban used to play basketball with us. Do you remember that? At the Premier Club? Premier Club, 75? This is when he owned the broadcast.com. Wasn't the company called broadcast.com? Something like that. Yeah. Anyways, he bought that, sold that.
$1 billion.
Bought the Mavericks. But the cool thing is, you remember playing his wedding? Mark Cuban's wedding?
I remember that.
Where was it?
It was at the stadium, at Reunion Arena.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And then, do you remember? We did the whole thing, first dance, hanging with Mark, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then the curtain went down a big stage. And you remember who was on it?
Amy Hagar.
That's right.
Hey, but I remember. Here's the funny thing: what happened during that wedding reception? We were hanging out in the back there. And what's the tall center name? What's the name?
Bradley
was sitting back in a chair, and you know he's so tall. Jim went back in, and I was sitting right by Jim. And Jim says, "Hey man, are you standing?" Jim said, "Hey man, are you standing up or are you sitting down?" And he got mad at Jim. He got mad at Jim.
He did, didn't he?
He had a bad attitude. Sean Bradley had a bad attitude.
Brother, listen, I'm going to always come back to you for these memories, all right? Because
please do.
Hey, listen, during this time right now, we got some time on our hands. I'm going to be exploring some of the journey we've taken with all of our fans out there. And I'm looking for requests from people who want to talk about things that they remember about Emerald City back in the day, but also going to talk about some new people. We got some new, hot, great talent coming in our band. We've got, we're going to check up on all the musicians to see how they're doing, staying safe and sound, healthy, and doing well. So we're going to do that. This is called Memories from the Shoebox, because that's where I always keep my pictures. Keep my
excellent
shoebox. All right, brother. See ya.
Okay. All right.